Hi, this is John from Brammer Gap Soap. There's probably about as many ways to make soap as there are soap makers. This is how we do it. Soap is made from oils or fats that have been reacted with an alkali solution. This process is called saponification. Soap can be made from any oil or fat, but each will produce different properties in the soap, some more desirable than others. Those properties include the amount and type of sudsing a soap produces, the hardness of the bar after curing, the shelf life of the soap, and of course how the soap feels to your skin and how it conditions. For our soap, we've developed a blend of vegetable oils that we believe has the best combination of these factors. While it would be less expensive for us to use cheaper oils, we continue to make our soap from what we feel are the most optimal raw materials. This ensures a quality bar for our customers that will both last through a great many uses and possess an outstanding shelf life should it not be used right away. So let's start with the basic building blocks of soap. The first would be vegetable fats and/or oils. This is a pot of vegetable fats and oils that have been precisely weighed out against the saponification values of a certain amount of alkali solution. The alkali is sodium hydroxide, also called caustic soda or simply lye. All real soap is made with lye, and there are some very important things to remember about it. The first being that soap, properly made, is very gentle and mild, and very likely to be the best soap you've ever used. Old-time lye soap had its rough reputation because there were no precise tools for determining the exact amount of lye that would go into a recipe. A popular technique at one time was to float an egg or potato in the lye solution. When a certain amount of the float was above the liquid, they decided the solution was strong enough. As you can imagine, that must have been a pretty rough estimate. Fortunately, today we have saponification tables and precision scales to very accurately measure our soap-making components. The first step is for us to gently heat the combination of oils and fats so to blend them and make them liquid. An alkali solution has been carefully measured and prepared in advance. When the sodium hydroxide is added to water, it gets very hot and takes many hours to cool. We use plant extracts called essential oils to scent our soaps. These are derived from either pressing, as in the case of citrus oils, or distillation, as in the case of lavender. The colors of our soap are also provided by various botanicals, or occasionally a mineral. Botanicals for color and scent are blended at this time. Next, alkali is carefully stirred in. The speed of saponification can vary greatly depending on the variety of soap. Some of the botanicals we use for scent can greatly accelerate the process. Soap containing clove oil, for instance, is notoriously difficult to blend before it completely solidifies. All components of the soap are blended well until they begin to thicken. When the soap has reached the consistency of pudding, it is poured into the paper-lined wooden molds. The saponification reaction is an exothermic one, meaning that the soap generates heat all by itself. The soap will become very hot while curing in the molds. Depending on the variety of soap, it will have between 6 and 24 hours to solidify into a log. When the soap is adequately cooled, it is removed from the molds and the paper peeled off. The logs are trimmed and then sliced into bars. The bars are then set aside for an additional curing period of up to 1 month.